Alrighty, so we have the official live stream announcement. I actually just did the news just a few minutes ago when I was saying that I would like to do a video talking about the leaks and everything that I have not covered yet, which I'm sure all of you have already seen. It was from Alexis saying that it's a Ragnarok festival and the unit has not appeared in the story yet. And he has already confirmed that it is not Thor, which is very interesting because that doesn't really give us a whole lot of options. I think, I've watched a couple of people's different, sort of takes on it, and I've kind of been looking at how the community sort of reacting to it and everything, and I can completely understand some skepticism. I'm normally pretty open to basically anything as long as, they implement it right and it's not, really bad or anything like that. I assume, they've got to have a really good reason for making a Ragnarok festival, and they have confirmed it themselves, actually, with the Google Translate, at least, saying that the live broadcast just before the Ragnarok Fest. So this is me letting you know that I will definitely be doing a live reaction to this live stream whenever they do it. It should be really early in the morning for me on the East Coast of the United States. So it's going to be at a little bit of a weird time. It's on the 26th, which is not tomorrow, but the next day. And that will be, I think it normally ends up being around like 7 a.m. my time, which is very early. But either way, we will definitely be live. So if you want to subscribe, if you're not already, feel free to, so that way you can, see either the live stream itself and you can come hang out with me and watch it together, or I'll end up doing some sort of like a highlights video, or just like going over all of the sort of info that they do, because they normally post the patch notes after that as well. But we have the official announcement here. They've already confirmed on their end that it is going to be a Ragnarok festival, which is very, very interesting because this is the first ever festival that we're getting that is not a character from the Seven Deadly Sins universe, which is very, very interesting. And I'm really surprised that they decided to go with a Ragnarok festival instead of the old school OCs. I really do feel like they cater a lot towards the Ragnarok stuff as far as the OC content goes, or the original content. I guess OC would be original content, but yeah, I don't know. It would be really cool to see like a cool like Lilia, since she was the first ever OC character to ever hit the game. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a very, very interesting time. Obviously, Tyr was, I would say, the start of the new power creep wave that they sort of hit this year, and he's just absolutely insane. So the fact that we're going to be getting a brand new Ragnarok character that is Fest level means that this character is probably going to be seeing a lot more use. I really hope, my wish list for the character is that they help with either giants or fairies. That's probably a tall order and probably not going to happen. But we have, if you've been keeping up with the Ragnarok story, there are actually fairies in the Ragnarok storyline and everything like that. But who knows? There are a couple of extra giants that they have as well, not just Scotty. But I'm not 100% sure that they're going to end up doing that as a character, or like those giants aren't festival level hype characters or anything like that. I can only assume it's going to be a woman that's really hot. Like, I really think that that's like the only big way that they can try to sell this. But on the other hand, I'm not 100% sure what kind of festivals that they're going to be putting on this thing. I'm really hoping for Mael, because I need at least one more copy. I'm at 4-6. I need one more copy to be able to apply his sunspot debuffs as gray debuffs on Nidhogg, which would be so helpful to help, like, reduce damage taken and everything like that. So it's just a weird time, I guess. Like, I don't know exactly what to expect, but if they end up putting Mael on this thing, that would be fantastic. Not sure what other festival characters they plan on doing, because this is the first Ragnarok festival, I guess, that they've ever done. So, yeah, I'm not sure if they're planning on doing light or dark characters on it or not. I know that whenever we started, doing these light and dark characters, that they only put light and dark characters on new light and dark character banners. I'm kind of hoping that the new character isn't light or dark. I really hope that they're a regular color, HP defense, or HP strength or speed, mainly because Aaron is still so bad. I really hope that the character deals with buffs in some way, and that they are green, hopefully, so that way, or no, I guess technically they would need to be red because Aaron's blue. just so that way Aaron can have something, man. Just give him a little bit of a chance to shine. The meta that he got released in is obviously very terrible. So I'm kind of hoping for that, so that way the people who did end up summoning on AOT can at least get a little bit of use out of the character in PvP. That would be fantastic, honestly. Other than that, I do think that the banner is going to be really good if you're trying to sort of work on Nidhogg and stuff like that. A lot of people have commented when I was using the red or the Ragnarok team for Nidhogg that this Red Magelda has actually not been on a banner since her release, which is very, very odd. I would imagine this is the perfect time for her to return, so hopefully she'll be on the banner. I can't imagine why they would not release any of the Demonic Beast characters on this thing. Not 100% sure if Red Margaret will be on there since it was so soon after, but I mean, if she is, that's great. Obviously, Red Freya is another one. A lot of people skipped Freya's initial banner, and she really doesn't come around too often. And you know, obviously, you kind of need this character because of her Holy Relic being locked down to Nidhogg and giving her stance cancel, and just so many nice things to help sort of like make that fight a lot smoother. So I can only imagine she's going to be on the banner, which will sort of help people, or well, it'll not necessarily help them summon, but it will be a really good incentive to summon, of course. But yeah, it's going to be a really weird time because obviously this is going to be the is it November? It's September, right? It's going to technically be like the October festival. This is normally the one where people sort of don't summon crazy on, just because, you know, obviously the December and New Year's festival in January is normally where the really big money items are, the really good characters that sort of kick off the year and sort of start to power creep and everything like that. And, you know, obviously we had Purgatory Melee last time. He's actually still pretty insane. Obviously we have Demon King now, who is even worse. But I'm really hoping that this new character at least will help counter Demon King in some way, because Demon King is super annoying. And I would love to see a little bit of use out of maybe Aaron as well. That might be wishful thinking. Not sure if they can really knock all of these things off in one brand new character, but they have to do something pretty special with this one because, like I said, this is the first time we're ever getting a festival character who is not from just Seven Deadly Sins as a series. So not really sure what to expect. I'm sure there's a lot of theories and stuff like that floating out there. I know Beats is really wanting Hell because in the Ragnarok story right now, they're supposed to be heading towards the Nether and everything, which is kind of, you know, her whole thing. So that could be kind of cool. We haven't seen her in the story yet or anything like that. And obviously there are some pretty cool stuff, you know, or pretty cool characters, I guess, that they can do in the Ragnarok storyline since it's based off Norse mythology. But I'm not 100% sure yet. Obviously, you know, Alexis knows that it's a Ragnarok banner. He knows that it's a Ragnarok festival character, and he said that it's a character we haven't seen in the story yet, so I can only imagine he might know who the character is, but he obviously has not released that sort of information yet. But I think that could make it a little bit more interesting when they actually do reveal who it is. So let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. I do really like the Ragnarok content and stuff. I think it's really cool. It's very unique. I almost wish we would have got that instead of the original sort of 7 catastrophe stuff, because it seems like they don't even like the catastrophe stuff. Like, I don't know what it is, but they really throw the catastrophe stuff under the bus a lot of the times. And I know that they're doing the catastrophe story now, but even that is sort of few and far between. They don't even do voice acting for the chapters or anything. It's very lackluster. Hopefully it'll pick up a little bit later on, because I mean, I do like some of the characters, but it definitely seems like they put a lot more love and effort into the Ragnarok content. So that is pretty much it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any sort of speculations, theories, anything like that. But like I said, I will definitely be going live for the reveal, and we should have a fun time watching it together. And I normally end up staying live up until the patch notes come out, and I'll go over them with the stream, and then I'll hop off and sort of make a recap video for people who can't either make it to the stream or just don't want to sit through a whole live stream. Completely understandable. But yeah, very excited. I just want to know who it is. Like I said, I'm a Ragnarok fan, so I'm really not upset about it or anything. I know some people think it's like the most unhyped thing you can find, but could be really cool depending on who the character is, of course. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe. I will see you guys later on.